Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Now I'm here with the man behind the physique of Billy Joe Saunders, which a lot of people are talking about, Mr. Cam Goff. Cam, like I said to you, a lot of people are talking about how good Billy Joe Saunders is looking in terms of the way his physique is. Because we know Billy Joe can blow up in between fights and stuff like that, but right now he's looking in tremendous shape. Can we give you 100% credit for that?
I'd love to take full credit for that, but you know what, the team have done an amazing job altogether, and we've worked very hard for this over the last few months, to say the least. So the team have done an amazing job behind the scenes, and you can see that the credit, obviously, Billy's physique now and how he'll look on Friday at the weigh-in.
You've been with Billy a few times and stuff like that now, but is it, in terms of the way Billy's approached this camp, he's fighting the pound for pound star in that stadium. You can see it in the camera right now, that stadium over there, 70,000 fans, pound for pound king he's fighting. He's been calling for this fight for the best part of 2 and 3 years. How has Billy approached this camp? Has it been different than any other ways approached to other camps?
Like you said, Billy's been pushing for these big fights for a long time now, and he's finally got his opportunity. I believe it's been a long time coming, and the preparation, what I can say behind the scenes and how we've gone into this camp has been second to none, to say the least. But everything is in a good place, and everything's ready to roll the dice on Saturday night. I'm
obviously going to talk to you about the fight. I'm not going to ask you to break it down, because your skill set is the strength and conditioning side of things. So how hard of a trainer is Billy Joe? Some people might see the way he blows up between camps and stuff like that he might not be that hard trainer, the guy that gives it his all 100%. But when you see him in the gym, you see him hitting the pads and mark, you obviously do the strength and conditioning side of him. How hard of a trainer is Billy Joe?
Billy, I believe everyone in this fight game works hard. Billy works incredibly hard. Sometimes he works too hard, and sometimes you try and pull back a little bit. But Billy just wants to go that one step further. Even like you said, sometimes if he does blow up, he'll still do the absolute best that he can, and he'll always think of it as a challenge. Yeah. No matter what, if you're walking around here right now, or you're going for a run, or you're running around the stadium, or whatever it is, everything Billy does is for a challenge, and he's always trying to win everything.
Talking about winning. Is he going to win? Might be a dumb question asking Team Saunders, is Billy Joe going to win? But is Billy going to win Saturday night?
We wouldn't be here otherwise. Yeah. The only option is to win at all costs.
Like I said, the reason I want to speak to you, Tom, and the whole Billy Joe Saunders team, it seems like you're a close-knit team in terms of you all know your role, the strength and conditioning coach. You've got Greg, the nutritionist. You've got Greg Lockhart doing the food and stuff like that as well. You've got Tom there, who's his best friend, who's sort of managing the side of things, the media side and stuff like that. You've got Mark Tibbs, obviously, the coaching that. It seems like a well-knit unit that you've got going on. Everyone knows their job, everybody knows their role, and you're doing it to the best of your capability. That's probably why I want to get you on camera. So do you feel like you've got a good team here in terms of Team Saunders?
Absolutely. How like you said, how Tom and Billy have set up camp, and that everyone's got their own individual roles. But the goal is obviously for one thing and one purpose only. Everyone's done an incredible job, like you said, with Billy's physique, how he's looking in the gym, how he's sparring, how he's performing on a day-to-day basis. Everyone's done their job incredibly well, to say the least. And looking forward to a big Saturday night to prove a lot of people wrong.
A lot of people, you say that, but I've been looking at comments and Twitter and stuff like that, and I wouldn't say the majority, but there's a ton. There is a lot of folk on these social media platforms saying that Billy Joe Saunders can do it. He can cause the massive upset. I spoke to his dad earlier. He seems, obviously it's his dad, he's going to be confident, but he is super confident he's going to do it. But a lot of people are backing Billy Joe on this. Is this testament to just how the southpaw style, the way Billy Joe Saunders is slick? And we know that Canelo has had problems with southpaws before, and that sort of slick style. I'm not comparing Billy Joe to Floyd Mayweather, but Billy Joe does have that style, doesn't he, to beat somebody like Canelo?
Absolutely. Like you said, listen, boxing is to hit and not get hit. Billy is a slick southpaw, and anyone with a good boxing IQ knows that Billy is incredible at what he does. He's a British guy, and I think the British fans should all get behind him. I mean, listen, Canelo's been there and done it. He's looked amazing doing it, and he's got a good platform to go and do it on. But listen, the man has been beat, and you could say that a couple of decisions as well have gone the wrong way for him, or the right way for him, should I say? But Billy is a very, very great, skillful, slick southpaw with an incredible boxing IQ, and like you said with Canelo, he's been there and done it. But we're here to do our job that we set up with many months ago.
I mean, look at that stadium behind you, Cam. There's going to be 70,000 fans in that stadium. Boxing, I remember we were in Vegas, when was it, last year? Yeah. I mean, to see that and get back to like the fans in the stadium, boxing has missed this, and to be see 70,000 fans back in that stadium, and it's good to see, isn't it?
That's it. Like we was in Vegas last year, right, for the Wilder and Fury fight, and obviously that's not even half of what we're going to have here on Saturday night. I'm gutted that we can't have the British the fans and that coming out with us, because it'd have been incredible. Like Texas is an amazing place, and Dallas at where we are here, and to see the English fans take over, it'd be amazing. But listen, we might have 69,000, but listen, our 100, our 50 team that are there, we don't matter. We rise to the occasion.
Definitely. One final word on the fight itself. Like I said to you, Billy Joe Saunders, Canelo, I mean, the fight's been in the making for 2 years now. Well, it's been talked about for the best part of 2 years. It was made last year, unfortunately, due to the COVID, it was cancelled and stuff like that, but we're finally here. One final word from yourself. You're obviously confident Billy does it, but how does he do it?
Billy Joe Saunders wins at all costs, regardless of what it is. You know, he's got the boxing IQ, he's got the skill set to go and do so. It's just about putting all the final bits to the puzzle on Saturday night and to come away victorious with the win.
Well, I know you're being quite modest there, but I'm going to give you the credit. You are the man behind the physique of Billy Joe Saunders, so well done to you, Cam, and I appreciate the water, but I think there's a storm coming, because it's got awfully dark and there is talks of a storm coming, so let's get back and...
Storm coming Saturday night, don't miss it.
There you go. Amazing. See, look at that, I walked you right into that there, that was sweet.
He set me up, didn't he? He set me up.
There you go. Cam, thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much.